overall general energies going on right now that influence all of us. I have been on travel for a while, and there was a couple of things that happened before I went on vacation with the Chicken Oracle, and then I came back after about a month, and then some more events were going on. So I'll have to backtrack here and talk about the energies that are dominant right now for everybody. And just to let everybody know how I do this is I do an oracle with the lives of the chickens, what's happening to the chickens. They're all set up. I set up this oracle a while ago. So what happens to the chickens has meaning, and what goes on in the lives of the chicken has meaning. Then I can do a live chicken oracle with some food with the live chickens, and then I have a little card reading. So we'll look into the different energies, but I just wrote down kind of what went on for the past couple of months, because there's kind of a lot of details here. But first what happened was Kotka. She represented the education system in Finland, because she has to do with an eagle in the country of Finland, and has had to do with the education system and kind of being outside of the box, higher education, something that works. She mysteriously died, so it started out where we have this like kind of eclipsed energy with our education process. So we started out a couple months ago, where all of a sudden our education, the meaning of education and what was happening, kind of took a turn in our lives, and so we really kind of became more focused on educating ourselves about more important things outside of the box, not our main forms of education, but started seeing things differently and understanding things differently in terms of people and relationships, and maybe ourselves and purpose. Just kind of for me, education on looking at people and really understanding people better. I started seeing things differently, but it could be anything. Kind of a deeper meaning of education, more important forms of education started taking form for us. Then little Red Amore died, and she was the one who started my whole flock, and she has to do with really an end of a phase, a whole life phase, and a whole phase of time, and a whole phase of life. And to me, it almost was like the end of a time period, and almost a homecoming too, where kind of things came back to home, and it maybe even like going on a journey and coming back, or having a life phase and then returning back to the beginning again somehow, and kind of realizing our past is over now, or everything that has happened has really gone to the past and becomes our foundation now for the future. So it's this big movement forwards with the past as our foundation. And I saw that a lot, really coming back to self, coming back to home, coming back to kind of where our starting place, and the people that we are truly meant to be with, or the things we're meant to be doing. Just kind of this returning home, and this beginning of a new cycle, where the last cycle becomes our foundation for the next one. And then the major thing I need to talk to everybody about today is about a lot of things kind of surfacing, chronic issues, long-standing issues, long-standing dynamics, things that have not been getting attention, that need attention. And these things are finally surfacing. It's like that they're kind of getting out of control and getting amplified and maxed out, and things are surfacing, and they need our attention now to really come up with a solution. And we have been having problems with I have been having problems with the neighbor dogs for a while, and then it really started getting out of hand where I couldn't even figure out how chickens were disappearing. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Turns out it was the neighbor dogs, and they were coming in through different parts of the fence. They were figuring out ways to break into the fence. And they were breaking through the house, they were breaking through the fence. A couple cats went missing, and a lot of chickens went missing. So right now I'm still in the process of dealing with that. The neighbor's very uncooperative, and I really need to come up with a solution for this, and it's very difficult. No matter how good I secure this fence, I just have no idea how they're going to come after me, or come after my chickens. And as soon as we thought it was totally dog-proof, more dogs were able to get in, and more chickens died. So I lost the list of chickens here. I lost Moonlight and her babies, all but one, and the one that I have still is her true baby. It looks exactly like her and acts exactly like her. So I'm lucky I still have that one. Agbara, Umlilo, Lady, Pie, Little Flower. I did get Little Flower's baby, Halapati, which represents peace, the peacemaker, peace agreement. She sat on a bunch of eggs, like right after all this. So she sat on the eggs of chickens that had gone missing. And I actually have some babies from those chickens. So we have 9 babies. Halapati had 9 babies, so that's kind of a nice thing. We have this peaceful this peace agreement, this reconciliation, this positive thing coming out of it, and also a continuation from the past through the peace. So, hi, baby Nana. This is my little kitten. She had 5 babies, and she was in the tree for every day. I'd find her in a tree somewhere when I didn't know what was going on. And anyway, she had a rough time through all this, but she's all right. Anyway, we lost Roadrunner, Bodhisattva, Singha. All of these chickens that I lost really have to do with kind of passion, power, concepts of feminine, mothering, psychism, and intuition. A lot of it's very feminine, and having to do with mother, psychism, intuition, power, and passion. And this is all getting changed and shifted now. So we have this kind of this reevaluation, or this re-understanding. When there's a sacrifice, we really understand the meanings of what things are. With death, truth really comes out, and truth really is not, you cannot ignore it anymore. So we have this kind of coming to light of the feminine and the psychism and the intuition and power and passion. So one interesting thing, Hologrammy, she came over here for a little bit. She was attacked. I thought she was dead, and turned out she was just really in shock. And she was able to, after a couple days, recover fully. So she's back to normal. And Hologrammy has to do with really the entire field of life, the entire field of energy it's feeling this right now, this shock, and there's almost this pause and this soul retrieval going on. So there's a shock, this pause, and a soul retrieval occurring with everything right now. And then what really ends up coming out of this, like I said, there was the Kalapati having the babies and continuing things on, and she was one of the survivors that actually allowed life to continue and was able to bring a lot of my chickens back to me through children, through babies. But anyway, hologrammy was hit, and then, you know, with this shock and this pause, it was like something was lost. Something was really lost. There was this state of everything possibly gone, you know, and then all of a sudden the soul began to come back. And we have the soul retrieval. And actually, chickens, this is something that chickens do specialize in, and that is the bringing life back from a state of shock and bringing it back into a full have soul retrieval. That's what they do in Africa. Throughout Africa, they use the chicken to return parts of people's minds or spirits that get lost in trauma, and the chicken is able to bring that back, and that's exactly what happened to hologrammy, and that's kind of what happened to our chicken flock. But what I was saying is, as everybody kind of came out of this state of shock, we do have this really strong bond with the chickens, and for the most part, they all stick together now. The two separate chicken groups kind of merged into one. And whenever I'm doing everything, all the chickens follow me. So the chickens have really bonded and united, and you know, there's kind of this strengthening and this harmonization with the community that happened because of this trauma, which, you know, is horrible, but we do have this strong bond now, and this sense of peace and this harmony, and a continuation of things. So there's still a lot to be grateful for. I have Little Spirit and holograms, and I do have a lot of chickens that I can just be so grateful that I have, you know. So okay, well, that's about it for the recap, and I am going to go ahead and do the live chicken oracle, and then do a card reading. Okay. Okay, you almost got it. You missed it. Uzumi got it. Here, you guys. She got both. Okay, so Uzumi got most of them, and she has to do with keeping things light, keeping things playful, really knowing your inner child and living in your inner child, and not only is that playful and happy, but it's just filled with love, you know, love for self, love for others. I mean, that's how a child is. So that innocent feelings, and but still on a light level, you know, very humble and very what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, innocent and lighthearted. So anyway, so we have that, and then we have Ria, which is, she has to do with things really kind of coming to surface, truth coming to surface. And Little Spirit wanted to get it first, but she kind of missed it. But she did come running. So Little Spirit has to do with you know, things that kind of inspire us, spontaneously push us or whatever. And there was this intention of that, but actually she didn't get it until I fed everybody. So, and then who was the last one? Oh, we had and then okay. So then we had I came up with some new names, and we had a chicken I named Midnight. Get the last piece, and Midnight has to do with the turn of a day, but it also has to do with going deep within your subconscious, because usually we're like in sleep mode at midnight, and but it does have to do with when all is quiet and going into the depths of your psyche and retrieving information, but also the turn of the day. So we have just, I guess, socially keeping things light and playful, really tending to your inner child, and she also has to do with like flirtation too. These are holograms who recovered from the dog. She was the one who went into shock for a couple days, and now she's all better. And then she's a miracle that she didn't get eaten, because you're impossible to fly. She just goes straight up in the air and comes back down when she tries to fly. Very cute. But I'm very happy that she didn't get hurt. But it has been sad and tragic. I will show you, I'm going to do the card reading too, but I'll show you at the end some halapati with the babies, and some chickens, and maybe the baby cats too. So just so you can see everybody and check in with everybody. But okay, so overall we got this just keeping things light, and that message kept coming over and over again, and tending to ourselves, but not getting too serious about anything. And also, as much as you want to take action, you want to do something, you just wait for your moment, and maybe you don't end up doing anything. That happens too sometimes. So sometimes, we have an intention, and just even with the intention, people feel the intention, and it creates tension, and things shift and change. So, she has to do with making a decision, and really, her not getting it in the beginning means that we actually don't have to take action. If action is meant to happen, it will happen naturally through events. We don't have to actually do anything. So, but also going within our things are clearing up on their own. Let me get this guy down. Give me. And then, what did I name him? Forget his name. I'll have to get back to you. I have a list of names. But anyway, he came up to crow for you, so I'll let you know about him. But also, things are really kind of working themselves out. People are seeing things for their own. Again, we have this education. Everyone's starting to see things, or as things kind of get crazier, surface and then die down, things become more clear. Things start, everybody gets their education process, their higher education process. So, hologram, and then the last one was midnight, which is going into ourselves, and then the turn of the day. So things are changing, and I do see that always. Like in fact, if things are starting to go in one direction, and they're going in one direction, and I can't get them to go the other way, all of a sudden I push it in that direction, and it actually comes right back around. So that's how Taoism works. You go all the way into yin, and you end up in yang. If you go all the way into yang, you end up in yin. So it's like, okay, there's something surfacing, and it's so complex, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you just go with it and let it go, and then it somehow comes back around. So maybe that has something to do with the midnight concept. So okay, I'll be back with the cards. Okay, so on to the card reading. I did look up his name, and it's funny because he has a twin. They look very similar. And his name was Tai Chi, and I was just talking about that. But this one I actually named Abraxas, and Abraxas has to do with the ultimate God, like the one, the source, has to do with source. So I would just want to say, maybe one correction when I was talking about when things are going one direction, you try to stop them and make them go in another direction. Sometimes just letting them go is what is necessary to have them come back and to the direction you would like. But with the Abraxas as the one who is who jumped up there, I want to say that this is really a time of letting kind of God take care of things, or letting the source, letting the Great Spirit or Allah or whatever, Yahweh or whoever you choose to connect with for your source, but allowing the source to channel through you and channel through the life, and know that the source is really going to take care of things and put things the way that they need to. And right now, no action is actually probably the best action until you really have a strong reason or understanding of what to do. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw. I'll draw three moving lines and a healing card and an overall message card. Now all these chickens are on my lap now that I'm doing this reading. Okay, holograms. What are you doing? Okay. So I'm going to start out with the moving lines. We have Zodi. Ooh, 2 8s. Little red amore. Okay, and bling bling. Okay, and get this. Okay. Then our what's improving, getting better. We have good Fatia Arcana, which has to do with the mysteries, the human mysteries, why things happen the way they happen. And then our overall message card, we have Mundian training. So, okay, so right here, for our moving lines, we do start out with Zodi, which has to do with, again, really kind of figuring ourselves out. It's ourselves on our life path, and really kind of trying to figure out what our blueprint is and what the map for our life is. It has to do with like your astrology chart, your natal chart, your place within the cosmos. Like what are you here for? What are you meant to do? So it's all about you, really. You in relation to everything else. And really contemplation and study of that, study of self and study of life, and really living life for meaning and finding right relations with people, finding right distances and right combinations of people in your life, and knowing who's meant to be with you, or what you're meant to be doing. Just really kind of centration of yourself. Understanding who you are, and then but it is a death and rebirth. So as we do this, we often change things, and we're obviously not satisfied in some way. If we're trying to evaluate, if when we're looking at the map, we're maybe feeling a little bit lost. That's why we're looking at our map. Maybe we don't know exactly where we're going or where we are, and so that's why we're looking at the map. And there's this death and rebirth, so that's the 8. And then we have another 8, death and rebirth. But this is little Red Amore who starts up a new cycle. Something that you love so much, or some passion or love of yours, maybe even for yourself in your life path, spontaneously moves you to do things that you would never normally do. So this is about kind of making those decisions on your life path, or making those changes because of your knowledge of yourself, or your love for yourself, or for another, for somebody who's meant to be on your path, and you know that this person's meant to be on your path, and so you make decisions that now include another, when normally you only decided for yourself, and now you're including other people that you didn't include before. So that changes everything when you're understanding of your life, or my life, when your understanding of your sense of personal life changes, then you start to make different decisions or live differently. So this has to do with little Red Amore, who ended up getting me into a whole chicken flock, and instead of getting out of chickens, I ended up getting a chicken flock. So because she loved me so much, and I couldn't I couldn't get rid of her. Couldn't give her away. So this is, again, a death and rebirth in life because of actually something positive or something that you love. It also reminds me of, times when I needed soul searching or whatever, and I'd drive around the country, and then I'd, meet new people and find new places, and I ended up moving to New Mexico because of a trip I took one time. And so it does have to do with just anything that is out of survival for your sense of love of yourself, or some significant thing, or person or animal or cause or purpose in your life, some love of something that spontaneously changes your life. So you have this death and rebirth, looking at yourself, and then something that really kind of sparks your decision making, or changes your course, or maybe doesn't change it but alters it in some way. And then the last step we have here, and this is the moving line steps in time, is bling bling, which is just really extreme gratitude, total gratitude and appreciation for what you have, and just not a moment of negativity, but just really like having that, almost that love of God within you, or the love of Source within you, where you feel so honored for the life that you're living, or you really feel the love in your life and surrounding you. The meaning of life is loving you, and you feel such gratitude here. This is the Ace of Spirit, the Ace of Cups. So anyway, we have this really nice kind of place that we come to after we have these changes, where we are, and it also has to do with simple living and simple thinking, just really blissful, like total blissed out. So this is how this chicken was. This chicken didn't live long, but this chicken loved everybody. It was just like so happy all the time. Even though he didn't feel very well, and then he ended up dying young with a kidney problem, but he just loved everybody and loved everything and was so grateful for every moment. And then what's improving is our, Batia Arcana. And Batia Arcana has to do with the mysteries of humanity, of why things happen, or why things are going different, or why someone's acting some way when it doesn't make sense, or where is something coming from when it just it has nothing to do with you, or how does it, when it's clear the way something should go because you know what is true, and it goes another way. And it's about complex dynamics of one person in their mind and their relationships of past and present, and why we just don't understand how why things go the way they go, and why drama happens the way they happen, or what it is in a person that causes them to cause heartbreak, or cause suffering of some sort. So this is traditionally the card of heartbreak, but it's in the healing position. So it's like understanding the reasons for whatever was broken, understanding, kind of coming to that understanding of what is broken and why it was broken, the understanding the human mysteries, and then with that we have a healing and kind of again, almost a soul retrieval, or kind of a coming out of any place of loss or grief or anything like that, where we have this resilience since it's in the healing position. So that's excellent card there. And then our overall message card here is moving forward in money and skills and trades. So either like a talent or an ability, or a job or career, or even with financial gain of some sort, where it's whatever this finance is because of our effort, is because of our because of who we are and what we do. So it's being recognized for our skills and our talents, and moving forward in our lives financially from them, or even moving up in position from them, or in social position, or just being acknowledged and sought out for our skills and our talents. So it's a nice card to, after all this, whatever it is here that we're transforming in our lives, and we come into this nice place, we do receive a healing in whatever has caused us some pain, and we have understanding so that we can protect ourselves, or even avoid situations when we really can see them clearly, or not be fooled again, or fall into the same situation again. And then after all of this work and kind of putting ourselves in the right alignment with our life and finding our happiness, then we really do move forward and with skills and talents, and our efforts in work and service, or in providing for others in the world. So that's a really great card. It's just kind of like recognition and moving forward. So anyway, I hope everybody got what they needed out of all these messages. I know it's a lot, but hopefully everybody got what they needed. I do apologize for being so late, so kind of not able to be on track with my readings, but a lot has been going on, like I said, and I hope to be more regular, and I actually am working on the channel, but I need like a good picture for the channel. Right now I have a new channel I'll send everybody to next month, okay? But right now I'll show you the other chickens real quick. Okay, here's Hello Patty, and I have her in this little snake-proof cage. I forgot to tell you guys one other thing. This morning, I heard her. She was by herself. I put her in a coop by herself with these chicks. And I hear her, and I know she's in there by herself, so what is she fighting with? So I know she's not fighting for babies. And I go in there, and there was a snake. And And I got the snake in time. The snake didn't get any babies, but anyway, I wanted to say with the whatever, peace agreements or whatever is going on with the dove, it's like reconciliation and kind of finding a way to create truce for things. And she's up there. Anyway, if there's something that tries to destroy that or take from that continuation of goodness and importance, then there will be enough attention on it that nothing will happen, and that the peace will be protected. The peacefulness will not be harmed in any way. So, because I went in there and nothing happened. The snake left when I saw it, and then they've been good all day. So anyway, I don't know if you guys can see them. I have two Polish in here. One's little flowers baby. I don't know who the other one is, but it's a little white baby with a Polish head. And then I have one of her babies, because it has little feather feet, and not sure until they get their colors in whose is whose. But anyway, that's Halapati. Okay, so these are the babies. Hopefully they don't all start crying if I talk too loud, then they start crying. But no, not right. You're coming back to your babies. Yeah, I was just showing everybody on YouTube. It's okay. Yeah, cute little babies. Yeah, you got mama. Yeah, she had when she was pregnant with them, she was in the tree, holding on for dear life for hours, a couple days in a row. Cute. Cute. Yeah, you're good mama, Narak. Narak means cute. That's her name. Yeah, that's your name, baby Narak. So, those are the babies. Everybody's safe and sound. Okay, you gonna go down there with them? I think they're gonna all start crying for mom now. Okay. There's a wreck. Yeah, good mama. You guys, see this way? I don't know why you guys can't see very good. Your eyes are open. Okay. Okay. Here's Sasquatch and Moonlight's baby. Actually, I haven't named her yet. But they've just been there in the bathroom because their coop is not secure. So, and she's really cute, this little baby. She sleeps with Sasquatch on his spurs. See, he has these big spurs. And she'll sleep on these under him. And then there's another chicken that she sleeps with, too. So anyway, Sasquatch is taking good care of her. And the other chicken. So, good job, Sasquatch. Little baby, you're very cute. Yeah. Very cute. Doing good. Yeah, she found love and community even without her mom and her sisters and brothers. So happy for her. And this is Gaia, and she's sitting on eggs right now too, so we're excited for that. I don't know how long it's going to take. I think maybe another 10 days or something, but looking forward to seeing her babies. So, another one working, and she represents Earth, so we have this Earth sitting, waiting for more continuation, more babies from chickens that have passed. So, it's good. And here's Flower deciding she's going to go out with Sasquatch and see what he's doing. And then this is Dandy's. Dandelion has this disease from the chickens. Disease from the mosquitoes. And she she's blind now, and she's doing all right. She's taking care of this baby though. This little baby stays with her. So cute. And she's actually pretty aware, even though she has this nerve condition. She's doing pretty good, right, Dandies? Yeah. Okay. Well, see you guys all next month. Take care.